So to summarize all of these points before turning formally to Rand's views on education, let me say that what we have here is a highly entrepreneurial, philosophy. It's a philosophy that emphasizes the autonomy, of each individual, the importance of each individual finding his or her own way in the world, formulating his or her own values, and then taking the actions necessary to do so in the world. And also, as with entrepreneurial philosophies, an emphasis on the creative potential of human beings, their productive power, the argument being that that is something that's enormously beneficial and a source of pride to each of us as an individual, but also something that is socially win-win, to the extent that we have an entrepreneurial culture, interesting, cool, productive, valuable things happen from which we all benefit. So this entrepreneurism, that one can see Rand's view as an integration of, centered around that particular concept, is also something then that feeds in and makes possible a highly romantic, understanding of human potential. The idea that each of us can live our lives as we want, that if we put ourselves to it, we can succeed. We can put together happy, fruitful, even fulfilling and even thrilling lives, fairly consistently, and that together we can create a culture that enables us to admire, other human beings and their achievements and benefit from them both materially and aesthetically and psychologically. Now, Rand also will make a historical point. Rand was a history major in college and a philosophy minor. And her point would be that to the extent that you look historically, the cultures that have cultivated this entrepreneurial, optimistic, romantic philosophy, and there have been very few of them in human history, those have been the most successful cultures in all of human history. And to the extent that you look at cultures that don't embrace the entrepreneurialism, embrace irrationality, embrace various kinds of dependence and conformity and irrationality of various sorts and pessimism and so forth, those are the societies that create the Dark Ages. Those are the societies that create these very primitive tribalisms with high violence and mortality rates. These are the societies that create the dictatorial authoritarianisms in which millions and tens of millions of people live miserable lives or are exterminated in many cases by their own governments.